Good morning, church. I hope you're having a blessed day today. Today we are going into our final day. This is the final day, it's New Year's Eve, into 2026. And tomorrow, as I've stated countless times, we're starting dispensations tomorrow. So dispensational truth starts tomorrow. But today is our 2025 recap. So going into our 2025 recap, what I want to do is look at what all have we done in 2025. Just kind of overview. This is a day of gratitude. It's a day of thankfulness to God. How many amazing things God has done and blessed us in this ministry through our lives. It's been a great year. It really has been an amazing year. It's been a very different year. Every year is something new with God. And I look at certain people's lives, people that I know I'm great friends with, and people that I've known for many years. And every year they look up and their life remains the same. Nothing changes, nothing grows, nothing, just the same stagnant life. You look up 5 years later and they're still doing the same thing. We look up 4 years later and it's different every year. The amazing things that God is doing. We're always looking for that new thing God is wanting to do in our lives. So, in 2022, when we began the ministry, we were in Chicago, started in faith, had a divine encounter with God. And it changed the ministry into where we are, or who we are today. The next year, we plowed through some amazing teachings, and God sent us to Brazil. Oh man, that was amazing. We ended 2023 in Brazil. 2024 came, and man, what a year. Traveling and preaching and going and doing it. We were somewhere new every day just about. Seeing God do amazing things. What a glorious time 2024 was. 2025, we hit a huge transition. In 2024, the end of 2023 and 2024, I mainly preached for the translator. And that was because I spoke no Portuguese. Well, not really. Spoke a little bit, but not a lot. But then we go into 2025, and I begin to preach in Portuguese. God speaks to me. Preach in Portuguese. Gives a prophetic word through a pastor of mine. You will no longer need a translator. And we begin to preach the word of God in Portuguese, and it changed everything. We no longer were limited by people or things. We just began to do the will and do the things of God with no hindrances, no reservation. And so for the next quite a while, we just did the will of God. We traveled, we preached. And let's talk about that. In the year of 2025, as of today is Sunday the 28th, the day that I'm recording this. Of course, this will go live on the 31st. So something might change in the next 3 days, because there's still 3 more days this year. But as of right now, this year we preached 125 times. As of today, 125 times here in Brazil. That's amazing. It's a little bit less than we did in 2024. Of course, there's reasons why it's less, because we moved. we moved to a new state. So we had almost 2 months of transition as we moved states and did this and did that. A month and a half. There's a lot of transition that took place this year. So we preached 125 times, which is a lot. It's amazing. We went to 7 brand new cities this year, which is exciting. 7 brand new cities. And not just 7 new cities, we now have a new state. Instead of now just only in Pará, we preach in Santa Catarina. So we have 7 new cities, and we have a new state. That's amazing. We preached in 36 new churches this year. Now, of course, we preached in a lot of churches that we've already preached in before. So 36 is just the new churches. That doesn't even include all the churches that we went back to again. So these are churches that we, like with our good friend Pastor Abel. We've been to his church many, many, many times. We were there in 2024. We went back in 2025. So we preached in more than just 36 churches this year, but 36 new churches, 7 new cities. Of course, we went back to some cities again that we've already been to. 1 new stay, and we preached 125 times. That's the recap of what we did this year here in Brazil. And man, that is absolutely incredible. I can't be more thankful to God. I say this every year. I say this all the time. Because when God told me to go to Brazil, I didn't know any pastors. I didn't know any churches. I knew one person that didn't speak English, and I didn't speak Portuguese, and I had no translator, and I had no plan. I didn't even know where I was going to live or sleep. 1 backpack, 1 plane ticket, 1 way. No return. No support. That's all I had. And I'm just so thankful that here we go. We got another year under our belt. 125 opportunities where God just opened the door. In churches, mission bases, all over Brazil. God just opens doors. 36 brand new churches, God opened the door. We have been in total to 116 different churches. That's incredible. And 36 of those were new churches this year. I mean, that's amazing. The fact that we've gone to 29 different cities and 7 of those were new this year. 327 times I have preached here in Brazil. 125 of those were just this year alone. That's incredible. That's truly incredible. And I'm just so thankful to God for that. I'm so excited for what God's going to do next. But not just those things. Of course, that's just the ministry that we've done here in Brazil. That doesn't include all the stuff we've done online. Of course, we ran daily teachings every single day. We did over over 400 sermons online. We have over 400 new sermons online this year. That's incredible. I mean, over 500 over 500 sermons proclaiming the Word of God this year. It's incredible. And today, as we just finalize our recap for this year, we released a new study guide this year on the book of Daniel. We released a new study guide this year on the book of the Revelation. That's 2 brand new books this year. 125 opportunities, 7 new cities, 36 new churches, a new state. Over 500 times we preached this year. That's absolutely incredible. So as we just take just a moment to look back at this year, all I can be is thankful and grateful to God. If God could do that this year, and the righteous increase more and more every year, greater and greater, think about what God's going to do next year. Think about how far and how wide and how great the things of God will be in 2026. We thought 2025 was amazing. It was amazing. I hope you're ready for what God is going to do in 2026. It's going to be truly exciting. Church, I love you. God bless you. Have a great day. Starting tomorrow, we begin the brand new series on the dispensations of God, Monday through Saturday at 9 a.m. I want you to follow us every day. I love you, and I hope you have a great day.